Nadia, a widow from Germany, is getting ready to travel to New York with her son Elias. Nadia seems to have leukemia and is going to see a doctor for treatment. While his mother takes medication that causes her great anguish, Elias becomes friends with a man named Farid at the airport. A gang of guys, among them the co-pilot Bastian, kills the sky marshals and tampers with the black box to stop the plane from being followed on radar while the passengers retire for the night. Berg, their leader, declares that he and his men are now in charge and that everyone must remain where they are until a ransom is paid. Nadia pursues Elias as he tries to hide. When 8-Ball, a psychotic hijacker, spots them, he shoots Nadia. Presuming she is dead, the hijackers coerce Farid into making a statement that suggests Islamic terrorists have taken control of the aircraft in preparation for a suicide assault, even though they know it would be shot down. Nadia experiences the day her spouse Nikolai passed away as she comes to. When their automobile broke down, he had gone to a nearby farmhouse for assistance. Nadia went searching for him after he didn't show up, and while doing so, she was bitten by his killer, a vampire who passes away at dawn. Now a vampire, Nadia went back to the farmhouse in search of clarification. An old vampire tried to kill her for killing his son and stopping the evil from spreading, but she killed him with a beating and made off with vials of vampire suppressant. Nadia gains entry to the cargo hold, takes off her dentures and contacts, which cover her mutant eyes and teeth, and consumes a dog. When a hijacker sees her doing this, she murders him and eats his blood, completely changing into a vampire. As the hijackers prepare to jump out of the plane, she locates Farid and together they work with a student called Muhammad to take back control of the aircraft. Muhammad takes them back to the first flying path. In an attempt to regain control of the cockpit, Berg is surprised and bit by Nadia. Before he can complete his transformation, she gives him a knife stab. 8-Ball is tasked by the hijackers with killing Nadia. Elias uses Berg's rifle to unintentionally depressurize the jet as he is ready to stab her after subduing her with UV light. The hijackers retake the cockpit and raise the pressure when Muhammad asphyxiates. 8-Ball escapes into the cargo hold and uses Nadia's blood to inject himself. She is unable to stop him before he turns into a vampire. With the exception of Bastian, 8-Ball ambushes and murders the other hijackers. The remaining travelers equip themselves. After persuading them that Nadia wants to assist, they secure the aircraft and lock 8-Ball in the hold. The jet doesn't have enough fuel to get to New York, so Bastian tells Nadia they have to make an immediate landing. In an attempt to be bitten, a dying passenger lets go of 8-Ball. Instead, 8-Ball kills him and transforms the majority of the other passengers into vampires. Nadia makes the selfless decision to use the hijackers' explosives to murder them since she knows they will escape if the plane lands. Elias stops her and leaves, only to find himself encircled by vampires after obtaining the detonator. After forcing Farid to pledge to take care of Elias, Nadia kills and consumes Bastian. 8-Ball assaults her and drains her blood while she struggles to save her son. Farid causes 8-Ball to burn and plummet to his death when he maneuvers the jet into the direction of the rising sun while pursuing Elias. Knowing that Nadia's hunger for his blood puts Elias in danger, he uses his blood to save her life, but she rejects him and runs away. When the plane lands at an RAF base in Scotland, Elias and Farid beg the authorities not to board the aircraft in search of survivors, but they do, and the troops are massacred. Elias sees his mother feeding on a soldier and flees from an ambulance, making his way back to the plane. He detonates the explosive he concealed in his teddy bear, apparently killing her and the other vampires, knowing that she has already gone too far. After being freed from detention, Farid gives Elias a hug.